Greetings, everybody. I am late to the party, and welcome to Wolfinia. This is episode 258 of my Minecraft survival series, and over the course of the past several episodes, we have made a lot of progress here on our new storage system in the waterside district of the city. It is, at this point, I think, fully functional. It does work, but it's not 100% complete. There's still some little bells and whistles I'd like to add, some little tweaks that I'm currently making to the redstone, and I'll show you guys this a little bit later. Because there is yet another addition I would like to make to the storage system before we kind of go over everything. So, last episode, we began putting in alternate storage inputs in various places around our city, including over here in the farm district. We also have one over here in the outer district on this side. We have one over here in the outer district on this side. We put in a couple alternate inputs in the business district, but I did neglect to add an alternate storage input over here in the quarantine district of Wolfen's Labs, because I did mean to add an alternate storage input into the storage area of our area's area. So I think we're going to kick this episode off by getting this final little storage input added, because it needs to get done. So, at this point, let's go ahead and call the drone on over here, put on a little bit of music, knock it out. Welcome back, everybody. Wow. It is hard to see where you're slinging slime when you're not looking through your eyes, but at yourself in the front. Anyway, we've got the final alternate storage input in, the final one for now anyway, and it is all linked up. It is currently spitting items, inputting items into our storage system, so everything is good here now. This is just a little tiny thing that I meant to get done last episode that I did not get done last episode, but we just linked this up to the water stream coming in from the outer district, and that we already know feeds into the storage system, so everything should be good here. Alright, well maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. It seems we have a backup here, and that is understandable because we are feeding this into the main storage input, and the main storage input is currently occupied with a lot of other items I have input into the storage system. So it would, I mean, these things weren't meant to run together at the same time, but in case we do, by accident or by neglect, it does make sense to at least place a little bit of a buffer in here, right? Just so we don't lose anything. So I think a buffer of maybe 2 double chests and a couple hoppers should be good enough to make sure we don't have items just sitting out. These are not connected to the main storage system. These are solely to contain items from the alternate storage inputs. Hopefully that will be good enough to make sure we don't have items sitting out waiting to despawn while the main storage system is occupied. Alright, so let's go ahead and test this out real quick. I brought over just a bunch of dirt basically that we're going to toss in here and just make sure it does go into those little buffer chests and make sure that we're good. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Items are feeding up through here into the hopper just as they should be. They are passing through the chest just as they should be, and passing from the chest into the main storage system just as they should be. So that does make me feel a little bit more comfortable as far as our alternate storage inputs go, just making sure we don't have, items potentially waiting to despawn anywhere. Now, I did mention earlier that I did make some tweaks to the redstone, and I made some tweaks to the redstone over here at the multi-item sorter just to make it a little bit more me-friendly, because I left the area. Unloaded chunks, items ended up getting stuck in the droppers. So what I've done to remedy that is I added an off switch over here, so that way items won't be sorted through the multi-item sorter unless we're over here and we actually turn it on. So if we go into my little safe room right here, we can go ahead and switch this on, and that turns on the multi-item sorter. We can make sure I'm just over here multi-item sorting items when I'm actually in the area and wanting to multi-item sort items. Another change I made was I added a little bit of a buffer to this. I extended the pulse extender to kind of give me a little bit more of a buffer in between these separate items going through here, because we do need to feed one item through here at a time. That way this thing doesn't get confused, right? because I did have a slight issue with some items getting put into the wrong chest, which is probably not a fault of the actual design, but just a byproduct of the way I put it together because I don't follow directions very well. But you can see that once this glass eventually runs out, which it's doing now, we'll get another item in here, and that's going to be locked in the hopper and kind of build up because the pulse extender's going. But once the pulse extender turns off, then it'll start feeding that item into the system. And that gives us a little bit more of a buffer between the separate items flowing through here, and so far, since I put this in, we haven't had any items making their way into the wrong chest. Everything seems to be working here perfect, actually. I couldn't ask for anything more. Now, last episode I mentioned we were going to go out hunting for some of the blocks we don't have today. Now, before we do that, I am going to go through here and just kind of load up our storage system with a bunch of stuff to be sorted while we're gone. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be unloading the area, though, even though we're not going to be here. We have plenty of employees over at Wolfen's Labs who can kind of hang out in my little safe room and make sure this area stays loaded, make sure all our items get put away, and basically make sure progress is made here in Wolfenia as far as chipping away at these masses of unorganized chests that have been the bane of my existence for far too long. Something that just now occurred to me, I actually need to bring these shulker boxes with us to collect our new resources. So what I'm probably going to have to do is just go ahead and input all these items into the storage system, wait for the shulker boxes to drain out, and then once they do drain out, then we'll get off on our way. Now, we do have a few stops we're going to need to make to get all the stuff that we want to get, and fortunately, we do have an easy way to find all that stuff. If we come over here, we can look at this map, and if we go west of Wolfenia for quite a ways, you can see we have a mangrove swamp located over here, and that's going to be great for getting a new type of wood. If we go down underground, you can see we have plenty of lush caves in this area as well, because I have still not gotten any glowberries or spore blossoms, anything like that. If we go down a little bit further, you can see we also have access to the deep dark in this area, which, of course, is going to offer us a variety of new and potentially useful stuff, all located in this one convenient area right here, which I'm sure is not a small area. It's probably massive, but still, it is all relatively close together. Also, little disclaimer, we do have a lot of stuff that we're going to need. We have a lot of new areas to explore, and we're probably not going to get it all done in this one episode. We're going to be out and about traveling for, I would say, at least a couple episodes. I don't know how many. It all depends on how smoothly this goes. Now, just so you guys know how I plan to approach this, we're going to take it kind of slow. It's not going to be a quick in and out. It's not going to be, go in there, collect the resources, and leave. Wolfen's Labs is all about expansion, about opportunity. We are going to set up operations in these new areas, so we are going to take our time doing this. And the first step of that is to create new nether tunnels, which are going to be able to quickly and easily get us to where we need to go. So we're basically going to be expanding upon this tunnel, going straight ahead. Now, just to orient you guys, to let you know where we are currently, this here is the portal that leads us to our flower farm area, which is an area that, yes, I do still need to work on and we'll get back to eventually. But now it is time to go ahead and start clearing out our pathways to put in our portals. And I think I am going to clear out enough space in these tunnels to get in the nether hallways, the hallways of the madhouse that will take us to these portals. Now, we're not going to get those all built in today. In fact, I think we might put those off until probably the October time frame, since that seems to be the season for working here in the nether. Crap! Hold on. We don't want to do that. Where'd I come from? Crap! I need to watch where I'm going. Okay, there we are. That's where I fell through. So, as I was saying, we got some work to do. We need to clear out some space for our hallways. We need to get our portals in and all that mess. So, at this point, let's go ahead and call the drone on over here, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. At this point, we've got some new wings of the madhouse now under construction. We have an area cleared out for them, at least. Now, only part of these have the benefit of these soul speed paths right here, because I did run out of soul as we were extending this off into the distance. You can see this fella right here. This fella grabbed some of my netherrack as I was clearing this place out. It's fine. He can hang on to it. He's harmless. We'll just let him be. But as I was saying, we do need to go on a resource collection mission fairly soon to get some more soul soil, some more soul sand. I do need some ancient debris still. That is on the shopping list. We got another one of our little buddies over here with netherrack. As I said, they like souvenirs. They can have souvenirs. It's fine. We'll let them hang out. But this is about the point where our progress slows down a little bit. We got lava and stuff I'll need to take care of before we build up the halls of the madhouse, because for some reason I decided to use wood in the nether when planning this out. And it's too late to turn back now, so we're just gonna roll with it. Anyway, we are currently passing through a basalt delta up ahead here. If we look down, you can see we do have a nether fortress down there. Just one of the points of interest I came across on the way here. It is a long trip. It is a very long trip, but the mangrove swamp is right up here past this area, which has this wonky chunk right here, which is kind of interesting. But this is the room that will bring us into the mangrove swamp. The mangrove swamp is through this portal right here. Now, we did collect some incidental resources along the way. We got some gold, we got some quartz, some odds and ends, and of course, a little bit of ancient debris. Not too much. Definitely not enough to create the netherite that I want. Now, before we head on down that way, I think maybe we'll go ahead and make our way into the swamp just so we can check it out. And it is nighttime, but we are on top of the trees here, so we should be fine. And yeah, I'm looking forward to actually getting around here and exploring this place. This is about as far as I've been, so I haven't really gone down there to really have a good look around. Nope, no thank you. Okay, we're fine. Let me go ahead and clear out my stuff here. We did go through several pickaxes while doing this. But let me go ahead and clean up, and then we'll continue on to the next portal. Now, if we continue on down this way just a little bit, it is only a hop, skip, and a jump to our next portal. Maybe several hops, several skips, and several jumps to our next portal. But this leads us to a mesa from which we'll have access to the lush caves and to the deep dark. So we will eventually dress this room up, but that is not a concern at the moment. And of course, it is still nighttime, so it would probably be a good idea to sleep, and I'll be back with you guys in the morning. Get out of here. Okay, so we have a new area where we may set up some future operations. Let's scout around here real quick and see if we can find the entrance to the lush caves while we're here. This is actually a pretty nice mesa, and it's closer than the one we currently use as a mining mesa, so maybe this would be a good location for our new mining mesa, potentially. I am seeing a pillager outpost. I'm not seeing any entrances to the lush caves anywhere, but maybe we can check out the pillager outpost, because there is a new friend we might be able to make over here. I believe the Allay are held captive at the pillager outpost, so we could scout this out for a second, just see what the situation is over here. Look at that. They are holding the Allay captive. Okay, you know what? We're going to go ahead and free these prisoners and see if we can make a new friend. This is probably a terrible idea, but we're going to roll with it. Hi. Owie. Oh my goodness. You guys can't do this. You can't just hold innocent creatures captive. What's wrong with you? Oh, okay, hello. Hi there, friends, potential new friends. You guys are going to be friends with me, right? Hey, you stop that. No, stop it. How do I make you guys friendly? Are you already friendly? Are we friends? You guys like stuff, right? I heard you like stuff. I really should have looked up how you guys work before committing to this. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, don't go in the cave. Listen, don't go in the cave. That's a bad place for you. Do I give you stuff? Here, hold on. Come over here real quick. Come over here. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Now are you friendly with me? Here, hold on. Let me get your friend over here. Where'd your friend go? Crap. Where did your friend go? Okay. Okay. Hey, there we go. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Here, you know what? We're gonna hold off on finding the lush caves for now. We're gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna take these guys home with me. I don't want them to get lost anywhere. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now we should have both Allay through the portal. Which we do. Finally. Excellent. Okay, guys. Follow me. Follow me to your new home. We're going to a place that you're going to love. It's a place known as Wolfinia. And while we don't yet have any accommodations for you yet, we're going to give you some accommodations. You got plenty of room to fly around, or you have plenty of stuff to pick up, because I know you all like picking up stuff, right? That's like your favorite thing. Yeah, you're going to be happy. You're going to have a great time. Oh boy, this is fun. All right, fellas, just follow me. Yep, come on, right down this way. This is called the Madhouse. You guys hopefully won't get too acquainted with this place. There's one. Where's your friend? Where's your buddy? Where's my buddy? Where's our buddy? Huh? Did you get lost? Alright, you know what? You hang out right here for a minute. Where'd you go? You hang out right here for a minute. I'm gonna go look for him. See? This is why you don't deviate from the path. Got himself stuck. Alright. That's fine. Your friend's waiting for us over here. Follow me. Yeah, pick that up. Crap. Alright, then follow me. Listen, stop wandering off. You're gonna get lost. Come down here. Your friend's waiting for us. Come here, guy. Come on. Oh my goodness, you are ridiculous. Friend? Hello, friend. Friend? Crap, I lost him again. Alright, well, neither of them are in the madhouse. Which means they must have gone through the portal and I heard you. Where are you? There you are, okay. That's one, potentially. And that's fine. That's fine. We'll bring them over one at a time. It's fine. So you hang out right here. And don't go anywhere. I know you're trying to. I will, like I said, I'll have a place for you and your friend eventually. But for right now, I just need to make sure you guys are safe. And I need to figure out where your friend actually went. Crap. Well, we have one Allay. I don't know where the other one went. We had two Allay. Now we have one Allay because the other one disappeared in the Nether. And I've been all over this place several times and I can't find him and I can't very well spend the rest of the episode looking for him. So hopefully we stumble across that guy sooner or later, but I think that just makes it even more important that we make sure this guy has a safe place to stay. So what I'm going to do is bring him over here to Rosie at the Enchanted Pickaxe, and we're going to have Rosie look after him for us, at least for the time being. Come on in. Don't be scared. It's nice of you. Rosie! Rosie, where you at? Rosie? Come on, Rosie. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You know what? I'm just going to do one more quick once-over looking for this other Allay, and then I promise we'll get on with the episode. We will. All right, so I think what we're going to have to do is just continue on with the episode. As much as I want to look for the allay, I can't very well do that for the rest of the episode. We have stuff that needs to get done. I'll save that for in between episodes. Right now, though, I think we're going to go ahead and make our way back to the mangrove swamp. So, now it is time to continue our exploration, to continue resource gathering. Nope. Yeah, that's what you get for not wearing sunscreen. Yeah, I think our first order of business is probably going to be to move this portal to a more reasonable location and also set up a little base of operations. All right, so I think I'm ready to go ahead and make my way down into the swamp. Let's do it. And you can see all the roots around here, all the mangrove, all the mud. We're going to be collecting some of this stuff in a little bit, but first, we need to find a good place to put our portal, a good place to call home while we're here. And I'm thinking maybe over here would be a good spot. Hey, look at that, there's our mesa. So basically the idea here is to not just come here and tear this place up looking for resources. I want to have a nice little place to call home whenever we come over here. And I'm not going to tear this area up, but since these biomes are fairly large, we do have a lot of area to choose from. We'll just tear up the area just immediately outside this area while leaving this area at least somewhat intact. That's the idea. I hope that makes sense. All right, I have hollowed out a little bit of an area for us to call home. It is humble, but it'll get the job done. Now, I want to have a nether portal here. That way we could potentially bring in little magma cubes from the nether and potentially feed them to froggies and get some frog lights. I think in order to do that, we're going to need a home for our froggy friends, which would probably be right about here, actually. We can clear some of these trees out and just give myself a nice little frog pond in my front yard. That's what I'm envisioning anyway. And then, of course, we can fly a little bit out of this area. I'll try to pick out a spot where we can do our resource collection for all of our roots, for all of our mangrove wood, and for all of our mud and stuff like that. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Build a place, do a little bit of resource collection. At this point, let's go ahead and call the drone on over here, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. I have torn up a little bit of the far edge of this mangrove swamp right here. This is where we're going to be coming to collect our resources, our muds, our mangrove stuff, at least until I come up with a efficient way to harvest this stuff in Wolfinia. But as far as what we've got some resources, though most of these resources are actually leaves. We've got more leaves at the house. We've got plenty of leaves. But speaking of the house, that is going to be our next stop. So, if we fly on over this way, our house is located right over there. This is where we're harvesting our stuff, kind of on the edge. That way we don't interfere with the scenery too much, because I do want, you know, just a nice scenic area to step out at if we do come over here to do some resource collection. So, let's go ahead and take a peek at our swamp house. And you know what? Owie. And you know what? I kind of like it. Because it's nice, it's unassuming, it's built of resources from the area, it looks good here. I would be happy to call this place home. And what's more is, it's safe. You know, I've gone through here, tried to add some non-spawnable blocks to places where mobs could spawn, added some lighting around the floor here. Even in the water we have some lighting, as you can see right here. So hopefully our froggies feel safe at home too. And this little pond right here, this is where I intend to have some frogs. It is sealed in, so hopefully nothing can actually make its way in here. Hopefully the frogs don't get out. I'm not sure how high they can jump, but we'll adjust accordingly. And as far as the interior goes, we have a lot of storage space. Mostly it's just, you know, storage space. These chests right here are empty currently, but, you know, they'll probably get stuff in them eventually. But we kept it pretty simple, you know? Now, as far as getting in and out of here and also bringing magma cubes in and out, we do have our nether portal here located on this second floor balcony. Speaking of, I should probably, owie, go find some froggies to bring home. Hey, friend, you look lost. That's fine. I know where your home is. It's a new home. You've never been there before, but you're gonna like it, I hope. Here's our other new froggy friend. He's looking for his buddy. That's fine. I'm gonna take you to your buddy right now. Your buddy's over here in your new home. All right, come on in. Come on, don't be shy. This is your new home. You know, it was my home, but now it's our home because my home is your home. And I hope you like it here. This is your little froggy palace, all right? Now, since you're my guest, let me go ahead and give you your first meal in this place. I heard y'all like slime. Here's some slime for y'all. And you guys can tell them, let me know what you think about it. Okay, you're liking it, great. So you guys just go on about your business, you know, do whatever froggies do, and I am going to look at you. You're bringing some more froggies over here, huh? That's great, we'll have this place full of frogs. Then again, we're gonna need more food if we're gonna do that. So let me go get some. So, the idea is we want to get frog lights, right? So eventually it would be nice to have a place over here for magma cubes to spawn. But for right now, we just need to get some to spawn in that area so I can push them through the portal. So, give me a minute. Nah! Nah! Ah! Go in the portal! Dang it. You know what? Y'all just need to follow me into the portal, alright? Just hang on a second, I didn't think they're through well enough. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go, finally. Okay. So, no, we don't have any magma cubes over here. They went through the portal, yet they are not here. Can they not do that? Again, I should have probably researched this a little bit more thoroughly, or at all. Alright, let's try this again. Hi there. Crap! No! Sword! No, you blew up my sword! You idiot! Oh, I hate you! I hate you so much! Dang it! No! No! It blew up my sword! Crap! That was an expensive freaking sword! Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness. Come on. I believe in you. You can do it. You can make it. Just come on through the portal. Okay, wonderful. Let's go through here. And just confirm that the magma cubes do not pass through. Okay. Cost us a sword to figure that out. Crap. So what if we were to switch this around a little bit and bring our froggy friends here into the nether? Would that work? I hope that works, because if you disappear, froggy friend, I am going to be very distraught. I've lost an allay. I've lost a sword in this episode. I couldn't stand to lose you as well. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so, froggy friend, you're going to hang out right here for a minute, and I'm going to go and get you some num-noms. Oh, we got a frog light. The froggy's pooping him out already. Okay, let me go ahead and make myself scarce, and we'll let the frog take care of the rest of them. Probably be best just to stack up, right? Just pillar up. And then we can hang out for a little bit. So, I mean, obviously, this is not the way we're going to do this long term. You know, we're not always going to collect our frog lights this way, but you know what? It works for now. Alright, froggy friend. You can come back out here. We're not going to leave you in the nether. I know it gets hot in there. We'll let you hang out over here at your little froggy palace with your froggy friend and do all your little froggy things. So that's promising. Oh, look, we got some tadpoles. We're going to have one big happy froggy family over here. Eventually. Now, before we wrap things up here, I do want to go ahead and start getting some of our new resources put away. When we built this, I neglected to put in a space for my mangrove leaves over here in our botanical section, so we'll have to get that done. I will also have to move this clock so it's not locking this hopper right here. Basically, storage stuff needs to get done, stuff needs to get put away, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. So, we now have places in our storage system for all of our mangrove stuff. The logs and the roots go right here. We have some mangrove stuff making its way into the storage system right now, which is great. As far as the muds go, muds are located right here, and nothing has put itself away in here yet, but that's fine, because all that stuff is currently going through the storage system, being fed into it, and will be put away eventually. So we've made pretty good progress today. We've got some new resources, we got some new building blocks, we made some new friends, and all it cost us was one very expensive sword that not only carried a lot of value as far as the resources and experience that went into making it, but also carried a lot of sentimental value as well. You know what? No, I'm not gonna end this episode down a sword. We're going to make a new sword before we finish things off here, all right? There we go. We have a new netherite sword that I don't have enough levels to name, but that's fine because we have our sword back and I am feeling a little bit better now. So there is still a lot more to be done and we will get to that next episode, but that is going to do it for us here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that little thumbs up button. That would mean a whole lot to me. And if you want to see more of Wolfinia, please remember to subscribe. But as always, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, I just dunked you guys in the water. Until next time, I need to be more cautious. And I will see you guys later.